Hello everyone, welcome on back to Zielonka. So actually I wanted to use the class, well I guess we could use the class for loading up the preserved foods. I just would prefer, whatever it is, that it would have a front 3-point on it. Makes it a little bit easier for us. Now I do want to talk about the piano manufacturer because I don't know what's going on with it. Now it might just be because I didn't have the time speed on yet. So maybe it'll be fixed now that I go over here. I really don't know why this is putting like green leaves behind it. I mean, as long as it's planting, right? I'll double check to make sure. Yeah, it's planting. Okay. Maybe it's fine now? No, it's not. Dang it. So I have put 2,000 liters of planks into here, and it still says materials are missing. We could try to put one in now with the speed actually being on. Maybe it's a glitch with it being off. I wouldn't understand why that would have an issue, but we'll just do a quick test. I doubt this will do much, but maybe. Oh, there it is. Huh. Yes, now we're at 9,000 liters in there. There is some sort of funky business going on, though, because it didn't really progress overnight then. It's not much. We would have progressed, what, 0.1%? Between end of last video and this one? Which isn't very much. So I don't know. I don't know if maybe there's some sort of bug right now with the piano manufacturer, or if it's just my save. That would be my luck for how many issues I did have trying to get my save to actually work originally, even before the series started. It would not be surprising if it something with that. So it's not really a set and forget thing. And I really don't know where, like, were we actually adding any sort of material to it earlier when I was putting them in there? I don't know. That's the thing, is like, was I not putting material in there when the time speed was off? I think there is a disclaimer when you do originally turn the ability on, to saying that it can play funky with stuff. So I guess that is possible that that's it. Alright, and then I'll just grab this one and I'll put it right towards the top. So yeah, please let me know if anybody else has had any sort of issues with the piano manufacturer. I'm just kind of curious to see if it's something I'm doing or what. It's possible it just straight turns it off when you go down to 0. And then you have to turn it on by putting more material in when it's actually, time speed is on. It's a small thing that, maybe nobody else is affected by, hopefully. If that's the case, if it's just a time speed thing. Or time scale. Whatever it's called. Now, there's not a whole lot to be sold. So I might go down to the sawmill, actually. And I think we might just be able to put the truck itself onto the train. Might be a little bit quicker. Obviously, we don't have a trailer, so that's what I was thinking. Is, hey, we don't get a trailer. Maybe we could just do it a very easy way. Maybe while we're by the sawmill, we'll take another look around for apples. See if we can... I was just about to say, see if we can turn this over on the way. I think I could take this one on the right, actually, I think. To go up to the sawmill. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. At least, you know, does it go farther along? Oh. Just about turned over again. Hey, the train's coming. The train's coming. Let's hurry up and get over here and request it so it stops. Please stop. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. Well, because I was just thinking, obviously we have looked around here for apples, but I just haven't really looked on the outside much. Like, you know, in between the walls here. Oh. I say, like, I knew I missed a lot of spots in here, like in between these shipping crates would have been an ideal place. I just thought of that while I was driving by on the train not too long ago. Alright, so this might be a little bit too much of a gap. We'll try to get it up there. Oh, it worked perfectly, actually. We might have to strap it from inside the train. I don't know if it would really work that well otherwise. Strap that on. Well, it doesn't look like it's falling off, so we'll definitely know if we lose, you know, one or two, because we'll just lose the whole truck. We'll lose the whole thing in the process if one fell off. I was kind of hoping it would go flying a little bit more. That wasn't really exciting. Not as much exciting as I was hoping it would be. Alright, so we're almost back now, so we'll probably grab... I don't know, it really doesn't matter. We can get the 2 fields that have weeds in them sprayed. I guess the John Deere might be closest. Yeah. I was filling up the chicken's food earlier. Ooh, is that sorghum in there? Ready to harvest? We could buy another field, like, we could. Yeah, that's a long stretch of sorghum. Is it fully fertilized? It is. We also have 88 and 86 that is ready, and that is carrots? Oh, 88 would take forever. Do we want to try and buy 88 and eventually have it harvested in, you know, 300 days? Granted, if I use a modded harvester, it would probably be fine. Because we could have a worker work on some. It probably wouldn't make it very far. That's a big field for carrots. We could rent 2 harvesters. We'd make the money back. How much is it? 61,000. Yeah, let's do it. I think we'll, just when I went to look to see if we wanted to buy that field, I bought a different field. I'm just thinking I'll probably get a modded harvester next time. Oh, this isn't all the way. Oh. And I could download both of them, and we'll just have both of them. We'll rent both, maybe. It would be like $60,000 to rent them, so not cheap. They must be done. I didn't even see that. Now, the question is, would it be also worth it to buy the sorghum field then? Now that I'm looking at it, doesn't seem as big. It's obviously big though, but it doesn't seem as like big in person, you know. Let's grab this. We'll get it moved down here. Let's do parsnips in this field. It's obviously a lot of vegetables. I'm kind of now regretting making one of our bigger fields a vegetable field because we just bought a massive one. We're gonna have to buy the soup factory because I don't know if we're even gonna be able to store that amount. I really don't know what kind of storage capacity the preserved food has. I know we had, what, 120,000 liters of carrots a while back in there. I'm really considering that sorghum field too still. Since these people right here next to us keep wanting to put sugar beets in, we're not going to be able to buy it. I'm not going to buy a sugar beet field. We wouldn't make the money back from the rental probably. I'll be tight, but I'm not going to rent a sugar beet harvester for that. And I did say earlier, if we start expanding, that harvester is obviously really nice. So maybe we start that expansion now. I do need to look at what drill I want to buy. It's kind of important. Maybe we'll be lucky there's something in the sale. It might need to be bigger than 6 meters though if we're going to be doing, you know, this many fields. They're not super massive, but they're still fairly good size, and there's a lot of them. You know, and that non-direct one, I don't know if is that worth it? So maybe we'll have to look at other options. We're just about out of herbicide too. Ooh, I was on the sale page. I did see that earlier. I was considering it. We have used it a while back in a series. We used it on, not planters. Edgewater a while back. As a not DLC, mod one. So try not to use too much of the same stuff, but sometimes it's just the best deal. Yeah, it's direct drill, seeding, and fertilizer. There's all of the, you know, cereal type crops, obviously not, you know, your corn and stuff, but let's buy it. Or buy that, and let's buy this sorghum field. If we can still afford it. Ooh, this comes with a lot of extra land. I didn't realize, like, 53 comes with a lot of extra land. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, let's buy 52. Now, all of a sudden, we don't have as much money as we We did not too long ago. Now let's probably grab the combine. We'll have a worker start on it. We'll probably end up working on it some of ourselves as well. We will need to sell something soon though to do the carrot harvest. Because if I'm renting two, you know, used to be sugar beet harvesters, now, you know, carrot harvesters, they're gonna be a lot of money. Probably 25 grand easily per harvester. Which maybe I'll start with one and try that too. I just see trees down here. I just knew might be an issue otherwise, so we'll let them start on this. I'm sure we'll have to head over here and do some ourselves in the future too. So there we have a new drill now. Well, new to us drill. We might have some production stuff to fill up at some point today. I mean, if we could get the piano manufacturer to actually make pianos, we probably would be good there too. This will save a little bit of money for liquid fertilizer too. We won't be having to use it twice. We do have, what, 3 things to sell to. Gotta remember that. That might be our money for, you know, any sort of carrot production. Or not carrot production, but carrot harvesters. This might delay the soup factory, though. It's kind of the unfortunate thing, but when you got 2 fields, you know, ready to harvest, fully fertilized, a good seeder in the sale, you end up just spending your money, you know. I don't think we make much from, like, the oil production. We just have the, olives go over automatically and just sell automatically. So I don't think we're making a lot of money there, but it's not the easiest thing to, it's not the easiest thing to get the pallets out of. No. I am a little bit worried about productions running out, but I just didn't know about this. Okay, we probably should get some seeds in there at some point. Just to be certain that we're going to be good. Yeah, it's 61 liters, so might fit 200 liters in there. More likely that'll be, we'll probably get 200,000 easily off of that big field, I would think, for carrots. Which will keep the preserved food factory going for quite a long time. But we'll see. I think if we hit a point, if we run out of space in there, we could take a loan and then buy the soup factory with it and then move, you know, carrots into there and, you know, parsnips over there into there and stuff. That might have to happen. Because that won't be too far from now. The sorghum won't be quite a good price yet or anything. Well, I think... Well, firstly, I actually haven't looked at if there's anything high priced today. Not really. At least nothing that we're planning on selling. We'll obviously sell our stuff later, but I'm going to do a time lapse. We'll probably do this. Finish this field up, and we can probably grab the trailer. Get that brought over to... go down one. Yeah. Get that brought over to the harvester. Get that emptied. I'm sure they're fairly full by now. And I would not be surprised if that planter is almost empty. So I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, so it looks like there's one more strip on this field, so not too much left. I'll probably have a worker do that, and let's go to the class. We're going to start getting a couple things sold. Well, namely the drills and the disc. Well, actually we can't sell the disc, because we need to do the disking before the ridges. So unless there's a bigger disc or cultivator to buy. Let's see, where's... Okay, that one's a 4.5. There's definitely bigger. They do require quite a bit more horsepower, obviously. And they are fairly expensive. I mean, we could fit like that on there. On the John Deere. John Deere could probably do this one as well. $100,000. I don't really plan on doing massive fields though. So thankfully I did remember that. Otherwise we would have been sitting here like, oh, guess we gotta buy another one. That would have not been good. Not been good. Okay, so it looks like they are fairly full too. Yeah. So we'll have to buy a couple bags of solid fertilizer, I think. Seed-wise, we'll probably be fine. At least for this field. Otherwise, I mean, kind of impressive how quickly we got these fields replanted. Oh. Yes, I want to block you because I kind of want to actually get you emptied. Alright. We are at another production site, so maybe, some apples. So I'll just do a quick look-see. Don't see anything. Say up on top of that, maybe. Oh. There we go. So there's usually always one. At least that's what I've found outside of... Is it a farmer's market? I didn't find any yet. We will unload the seeds before we sell it too. I'm just going to do that over here since, well, that's where the drill is. Not quite where I was hoping it would go, but... it works. I don't really think this is going to be worth a lot of money. I'll end up paying for the new one. Suppose we can repair that since it's here too. So we ended up doing all right there. We will still have to repair the planter itself, of course. Let's buy a couple bags. Okay, this is like, oh yeah. You can dump stuff on the ground, I think, and you can put it back into trailers, if I remember correctly. Like the 2 times I've ever seen people actually use it. I think by 3. I don't quite know what the capacity is, though. Well, the capacity was exactly 3,000 liters, so that was kind of convenient. We will still have to buy some seeds, because we do have the vegetable planter, of course. Get that repaired. It's obviously only worth 20 grand if we sold it now. That's kind of the bad part about used machinery, is you buy it, you repair it, and it's still worth half. I don't know how, because it's like, I just bought this used. Why is it worth half used? What kind of markup did you have on it? And you really can't say it's just because... Let's do soybeans. You can't just say, oh, it's because it was in better condition. Like, no, it's still same paint condition. Not great. Yeah, this is going to make seeding a lot faster. And we can use either the Class or the John Deere on it, as far as I am aware. Okay, so I gotta grab this. Get it out of the way. And I'll have to go and grab the John Deere too. I don't quite remember what the horsepower of the Class was. Oh, I'm so close. There we go. Just banging the header against the silo. No, I'm sure nothing can go wrong by doing that. Oh, I turned it off. Yeah, what is the horsepower for both of our large tractors? Oh, and the one's a medium. This is 357. This is 264. I believe the drill's like 270. Yeah, so it might be a little bit less for the Class, but it'll be fine. I think the Class could have an upgrade too. Yeah, I don't know if we're really gonna look to buy a bigger... Oh, it's just looking over there. It just kind of looked like something, you know. Maybe there's an apple there, but I'm not sure if we're really gonna buy a bigger disc. Sure, yeah, it'd be nice. A lot bigger. Yeah, that'd be a lot, you know, it'd be nice. But I don't foresee us doing huge fields and vegetables. The biggest one is going to be because we bought it. We bought it like that. It had vegetables in it. It gives me an opportunity to use some modded harvesters. I believe they're both on third-party sites at the current moment, but you know, maybe they'll show up eventually on ModHub. I haven't tested if they even work yet, so. And I wouldn't be surprised if a bigger trailer is in our feature. But I'm not really sure what we would be looking at. So we have 30,000 liters right now. It's like how... You're not going to get that much bigger until you go way down here, I don't think. Yeah, 37.5 at that one. 41 max. Like it's decently bigger. Oh, this one would be nice. On the roll-in pack. There's obviously these really big ones too, but that rolling pack was... that would be quite big. I don't know if the base game harvester for sugar beets, not sugar beets, but carrots would work, but it might work on the 42,000 liter one. And we could, you know, obviously change it if it doesn't work. What the heck are they doing over here? Looks like they missed a couple spots is what it looks like. I did notice that field there. Looks like that's like carrots or something in it too. Some sort of vegetable crop. Yeah, that's probably carrots or beets or something. I've seen a lot more carrot fields than most things. So that is beets. I would not buy that field. I don't care how much you pay me. I will not buy that field. That would be several episodes of harvesting. I would be looking for an unrealistic mod that harvests 40 feet at once of a vegetable harvester. Basically everything I don't usually try to have, a few unrealistic mods. Obviously there's things I use that have unrealistic version. Like the, I forget what it is. It's a Lardis. I have the water tanker in this series. There's an unrealistic one too. Well, I'll take the realistic one, and well, we have the option. We won't really take it. I don't plan on it, but well, I'm gonna do a short time lapse. We'll finish up this planting here real quick. So I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, on the last strip of this field, our newly purchased field. We bought it today, we harvested it today, and now we're planting it today in the same zone. We'll have a lot of soybeans come next selling time, I would think, because we're already, planting it now, and it's not, not going to be high price till June. So we got a while to really wait on it, but I'm probably going to go and check on the piano manufacturer and the planks. Hopefully it's still going. If it's not, I don't know what to do, I'll be honest. If it's not going, I might just do some testing on a different save, see if I can get it to happen again, and just do it that way. If I can't get it to happen again on the one that's on the map, then I'll try it on a placeable one, see if I can get that one to work. If that one works, then I might just do like we'll sell the one and buy the other one, a straight swap, because if the one doesn't work, I can't really, I don't feel like we should be losing money if it doesn't work. We should just do a straight swap if the other one does work. Of course, we have the other shed, which I keep forgetting about until we've spent most of our money. So actually, all of our vehicles are in the yard. Still going, 5.2%. Any progress? Oh, we got the wheels. The golden wheels. Yeah, good thing it is working. I'll just make sure I don't go to time 0. If I just lower that, it should be fine. I'll just try to remember to do that. I could actually... Oh, that's a screenshot. If I turn off extra time scales, then I can't go to 0. I think I can only go, 0.5. So I'll just turn that off on here. That should hopefully, fix our problem. Well, anyways, that is everything for today, actually. Next time, obviously, we do have, 3 fields that need to be sprayed for fertilizer? Yeah, it'd be this one. Actually, all of them. These 4. I suppose I didn't spray it a second time after I've planted them, so... We have quite a few fields, actually. So, anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.